Real entertainment coming at you live. Hope everyone's having a blessed day as I am, and I send my blessings when you get this. Guess what topic we on? You know, cigarettes. This topic on how I quit cigarettes, and if you want to quit cigarettes, this is the video for you. You know. And I had to grab something real quick. You know. Yeah, man, like, for me, like, I used to smoke cigarettes, like, off and on, like, since I started when I was 13, but off and on since I was, 15, and smoked all my way up until I was 31 now, until, just off and on my whole life, you know. And these are for you, COVID-19, people, the people with the vaccine but still smoke cigarettes. I did a little bit of research, and I want to give you of what's in cigarettes, And some of this stuff I can't even pronounce. But these are what's in cigarettes. Hydroxide, lead, arsenic, aroma, radioactive elements such as, I can't even pronounce the word, Butane, which is found in lighter fluid. Acetane, found in nail polish remover. Acetic acid, found in hair dye. Aroma, a common household cleaner. Arsenic, used in rat poison. And benzene, if I'm saying them right, benzene, found in rubber, cement, and gasoline. And the list goes on. The list goes on. One thing for me, like, for cigarettes, the thing about nicotine, it's harmless. It's a harmless, but it's a very powerful, addictive drug. And that's how they keep coming back. But it's all the other stuff that they put in cigarettes, which I just named, And I will be sharing a list, You can check that out later, But the thing for me with cigarettes, the thing about cigarettes, is just, always, it got to the point where you're always coughing up mucus. It forms mucus. Your smoker's cough. That shit stinks. I used to, and one thing for me, I'm not gonna lie, I will admit, I ain't got nothing to lie about. I used to smoke inside my place. And the damage it did, to overall place. And I'm not even recognizing it, like, dirtying your walls, staining your walls, your blinds, and just overall, just, stinking up your place, and, especially your clothes, You get used to it. You don't know, you get used to it. And these are for the people that want to quit smoking, on the verge of quit smoking. This is your life here. This is your life. I've been clean from cigarettes from almost going on 8 months. Not one cigarette. And don't plan on going back, Like sometimes I get a craving, but I'm talking about very little. It comes and goes, like, nah. Because the overall for me, I got burnt out on it. I just got burnt. I got burnt out because I was waking up, just like, and I was smoking. I would notice, like, because cigarettes deplete your energy. You can barely, I'm barely walking down, can get a block without barely breathing, and, It's like everything I do, I can't cope without having a cigarette. My day doesn't start off if I don't have a cigarette. Think about this. The first thing I have before anything else, before I even check my phone or even use the bathroom, I need a cigarette. Like altogether, it took me like 3 times. Like 3 times, the third time is a charm. Which, but before I get into like how I quit, bro, through nicotine patches, the gum, and there's other ones out there like Chantix and stuff like that. There's other ones out there like meditation, exercising, acupuncture, to help you, even hypnosis to help you quit smoking. You have to be determined, whatever works for you. But the number one most powerful thing to help you quit is your mind. Mind over matter. Overall, that's how I got, it was just mind over matter. Like, I'm done, And, and it took about, it's just like, it was a struggle, Yeah, it was a struggle. It took me 3 times. 3 times. But during that process, I would, after me doing it for so long, it just, I would, oh man, I'm not smoking cigarettes. I'll just smoke Black and Milds, which is cigars, like 99. They're like 99 cents, 89 cents down at any local convenience store, And I was smoked in all day, but I was telling myself, at least I'm not smoking cigarettes. But I was literally buying Black and Milds every goddamn day. Every day, and those are worse than smoking than a pack of cigarettes. Just that I just want that dopamine fix, that rush that it gives me, a false sense of calmness or taking away my anxiety. No, that shit will kill you. That shit is a slow, agonizing, silent death. And the longer you smoke, it starts to get worse. Smokers cough. You can barely walk down the street. You get the stinking bad breath, yellow stained teeth. You can't even be in certain type of environments because, like for me, when you quit smoking, bro, like when you quit smoking, you'll see on the other end of how many people really smoke cigarettes. Like you be looking like, God damn, everybody smokes cigarettes. But ain't it funny? It seems like when I smoking, I couldn't even get a cigarette from nobody. I couldn't find a cigarette. You ask a cigarette somebody, they get to tripping, or have a whole pack. Hey, can I get a cigarette? Nope. You get, I used to get pissed off. Like, wait, well, fuck you then. You ain't got a cigarette. You have to think about what this does to you psychologically. Most people that smoke cigarettes right now have it in their head like, I have to have a cigarette. I need a cigarette. No, you want a cigarette. Because when let's get like nicotine patches. Nicotine is harmless. It's just very powerful. They just notice, because I used to, when I first, I would try the patches here and there, and I was just like, man, this shit don't work. Patches don't work for me, How is this nicotine don't work? The thing is, the difference, you're getting, you ever had a patch on, let's say, 20 milligrams? a nicotine patch and you go to smoke a cigarette while you have a patch on, and you ever notice it doesn't feel the same as you have the patch on because you already have nicotine in you. The reason why, nicotine patches can't work, bro, it's the same thing. You're used to doing this. You're used to picking up with your hand. You're used to smoking it. The sensation of the smoke. We are creatures of habit. You do something long enough, it becomes a habit. It took you time to get that way. And some, depending on, people been smoking 30 to 40 to 50 years. My mom has been smoking for almost over 40 years. 40 years. Think about it. When you think about it, the major times I needed the cigarette was mainly as I first got up, after I ate a meal, after I used the bathroom, or if it was socially acceptable around my crowd. You smoking a cigarette, I'll smoke a cigarette. But think about it. It gets to a point. It gets bad when you start to smoke cigarettes when you're just bored and you ain't got nothing to do. When you ain't got nothing to do, you just smoke cigarettes. I'm the smoker. I'm bored. You just had like chain smokers smoking cigarettes back to back to back. I ain't got nothing to do. Fuck it. I'll smoke a cigarette. Hey, I'm on the phone. I'll smoke a cigarette. Hey, I'm playing with my kids. Hold on. Let me smoke a cigarette. I see someone. You just smoke a cigarette, but you see someone smoking. Oh, I'm smoking a cigarette. Think about it. It gets to a point where like you ain't got you're smoking out of boredom. You ain't got nothing to do, but you just got done smoking a cigarette like literally like 30 to 45 seconds ago. Chain smokers. Like literally, some people can't smoke without maybe, we'll say, a minute and a half. They be thinking that's a long time. Like you just smoked a cigarette. But to them it feels like it's been an eternity. Like I can't make this up. Bro, I can't make this up. Ever since I quit smoking, like my neighbor, she smokes cigarettes. Bro, I cannot make this up, bro. She goes out like I want to say like 20 to 10, every 10 to 15 minutes to smoke a cigarette. And I'm on the third floor. She's going up and down to smoke a cigarette. I'm talking about she's up at 6 in the morning to go smoke a cigarette. On how we got pushed in the like for me, on how I got pushed in the cigarette, cause I used to see my mom, my uncles. I used to see like everyone I grew up as a kid smoke cigarettes, and I thought it was cool. They always tell me it was bad, but I seen everybody doing it. I seen kids doing it, but I used to see the commercials. But that went through one ear and out there. I wasn't paying too much attention. But for me, the reason why I started smoking cigarettes, because I thought it was going to make me feel cool. Like, I thought it was going like, oh, man, I feel older. I feel like, cooler. A girl's going to do it. It makes me feel like I'm grown. Like, if I do this, I'll be accepted. Man, that is the most nastiest, worst habit you can ever pick up. This is a billion, $10 to billion corporation. And right now cigarettes are damn near like almost like when I started smoking, they were only like no more than like $4 or $5 a pack. Now, because I used to smoke Newport 100 menthols. As what my mom smoked. She smoked them, I smoked them. And, the stereotype, Like all black people smoke menthol. But as me growing up in haters, you know, sometimes I just get tired of menthol. Sometimes I just want a menthol, but you know, when it comes down, you get so addicted, any cigarette would do. You just need that nicotine to fix your body because your body can't last without a cigarette no more than like maybe like every 5 minutes. Then your body will start to crave it. But the more you don't have a cigarette, your body withdraws. It withdraws. That's how powerful the drug is. You'll start to withdraw. And that's why you crave it. That's how you smoke another cigarette. I feel better. 5-10 minutes later, you start to withdraw. Smoke another cigarette. That's why they come like what, 20 in a pack. And cigarettes are damn near almost damn near $15 a pack now. I just like, bro. Ever since I quit smoking, bro, man, my finances, man, it was a major. I had way more money, like, you know, because bro, think about it. If you did calculations, depending on what cigarettes you do, think about it. If you did, you know, let's say right now, like cheapest cigarettes, no more $7 a pack, times 5 is depending on say you smoke a pack a day, right? Because that's how I got to smoke a pack a day. You know, 7 times, let's say 7 times 5. Let's do 7 times 7 is $49 a week. $49 a week. Times that by a month. That's all. That's damn near almost. You're spending over damn near almost. That's almost $600 to $700 a month. If I'm saying a pack a day, because some people just smoke a pack a day. Through it all, like your bills, your groceries, depending on what your lifestyle is. Your cigarettes was a priority and a must. You damn near put cigarettes before you rent, before you rent, you know, your damn kids and you know, everything else. But you make sure you got your cigarettes before anything else, didn't you? Now on how I quit. Now I'm gonna tell you on how I quit cigarettes. I started off with the patches, was nicotine patches. You know, cause I woke up. You know, it was just getting to a point where I'm always just coughing up stuff, and I was always drained, had no energy. You know, always sleep in bed. Because as soon as I smoke a cigarette, it instantly make me tired. Like, it would make me tired. And I just got to a point where I need to quit. And you can nicotine patches, you know. It's not, there's different type of programs. There's hypnosis, meditation. There's even coaches like myself. You know, if you need coaches on how to quit smoking, you can talk to me. There's all type of stuff, but like the most Chantix, you know. But you know, the one thing, you know, the most powerful thing you can do if you really want to quit is you have to want to. That's the thing. None of that shit will work, bro. None of it will work if you do not want to quit. And depending on what environment you're in, bro, you're going to get tested. But like at the end of the day, none of that matters. Like, bro, because everybody smokes. It seems like everybody smokes. I'm in a building full of damn near almost everybody smokers in here. But at the end of the day, to get past all that, is you have to want to quit. And, you have to think about it. This is your life. This will kill you, and it doesn't need to take you 10 to 15, 20 years from you to die from that. What I'm telling you, it shouldn't have to take something tragic or some life-changing event for you to quit. It's a habit that shouldn't be, should be banned. But on how I quit, I started off with the patches. I had, start, if you get past 3 days, because you going through withdrawals. The more you go, the more, if you can get past 3 days, you cool. But anything past that, it's on you. But your body's going to continue to withdraw, I believe it's like, after that, after 2 weeks, you'll start to improve. You'll start to get your energy back. But on how I quit, see, since we're so used to doing this, exercise ball, I use this a lot. If I ever thought about smoking a cigarette, it's like, because at the end of the day, it's something playing with your hands, because the patch, you have nicotine, but you're used to doing this. Like everything you did, you smoked a cigarette afterwards, or everything you did has to deal with a cigarette. So you got to replace habits. You got to replace it, Especially after I got done eating, I wanted the cigarette, Those are like the big ones. Like, especially when I got up in the morning, I had to think I would go on a walk. That helped me out a lot. Like if I would automatically, if I got thought about cigarettes or anything, I would just automatically think of something like, just think about like, like, nah, like this shit killing me, find something to do with your hands, it's like, I wasn't like for me, like, yeah, have a plan, because the thing is though, when you quote unquote give yourself a quit date, you'll never quit. You just have to do it out of nowhere. Like I've been having, like I had the patches. I would talk about it, and the patches would be sitting up in my thing, forever. Because I used to tell myself I wanted to quit, but I never really wanted to quit or had the drive to actually do it. So that shit will never work until one day, just like got to the point I really want to quit. It's your mind over matter. Then I'm not saying this doesn't work for everyone, because me, I'm around smokers, so it just feels like, damn, this is how am I ever gonna get through this? Because you'll be like, not literally, I would kind of put myself in situations. Hey, somebody like, hey man, yeah, you want a cigarette? Because I'm telling you, it seems like when you try to do something, it's like, I don't know. I think that's how life works. It's like the more you don't want something, the more it's given to you. So people, I would kind of put myself in situations where, like, oh, you want a cigarette? Nah, you're literally reconditioning your mind on quitting smoking cigarettes. Then the more and more the cravings go away. Like, because for me, like, when I see, like, even now, like, I don't know, I believe it's starting to become a pet peeve of mine. Like, when I see females smoke cigarettes and shit, that's just like a turn off, like. And I'd be like, that shit ain't fly. You know what I mean? I'd be like, this shit is not cute. That shit is not fly. And it's just like, I be trying to like, cause I won't even like, cause my mom, she used to, I used to like, she used to like, oh, can you buy me a pack of cigarettes? I'm like, nah, I won't even buy my mom a pack of cigarettes. I'm not contributing to a guaranteed death. Like, because for people, especially when people that don't smoke, hold on, man, I still got a habit and I don't even smoke. Because I feel if I don't smoke, I would never buy you no cigarettes. If I don't smoke, why should you smoke? I'm cool, Because the realization of, you want a cigarette. You don't need a cigarette. Yeah, but me, it was mainly just walking, like one of these, it's a medicine ball. I just do this, play with my hands. Oh, I gum. That was the method for me. That was like, I used to think patches didn't work, but I would smoke a cigarette and it didn't work and I already had nicotine. I just had to basically replace the habit. I was just used to doing this. I had to replace the habit. I just had to replace my old habits. Like you're so used to doing everything with a cigarette, now you got to find new habits. Then when the cravings come up, it's really how bad you want it. This is your life we're talking about here. It saves you more money. You don't be stinking. You get your taste buds back after a week. Food start tasting different. I think that was the main. I think that was the main thing. A reason why I started smoking, to be social, like to fit in, to be socially accepted. But people that smoke cigarettes are literally just killing themselves. Don't like themselves, Because to me, people won't do anything to harm themselves. You got a thousand excuses why you don't want to quit, or why you ain't quitting or putting on hold. But this is your life here. So you're basically saying every time you put it off or you don't want to quit or I'll get to it, you're just basically saying fuck my life. Fuck my life. Cause there be days like, damn, I don't smoke cigarettes no more. Cause when I was smoking, I never thought in the day I would ever quit. I'd be able to ever quit. Cause you go off of the commercials. Cause the way I would get information, it was just like difficult and nice. Cause my mom tried to quit and she barely lasted, not even that morning. I can't do this shit. Like, you even give it a chance. You have to give it a chance. This is your life here. This is your life. Like, go on walk. You just gotta, as the craving, bro, the craving goes pie. You will have attacks of cravings, and they will fade. The longer you go, the more they will fade. But be around people that support you. Listen to music. Then I honestly can't say, like, if you're around depending on what your situation, if you're whoever that smokes with you, around about your smokers, hey, I just tell you this. This is your life. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? That shit stink, And to all you, that's why, I can't stress this enough. It's just like, even when this COVID hit, you wear a mask, but you smoke cigarettes. Till now, you got the vaccine. You think you're safe, but you smoke cigarettes. This is your life. You know, I hope this reaches somebody and helps someone. I just wanted to give you a story, but really on how I quit, because it took me 3 times. Third time was a charm. But the third time, I will tell you, the third time I went back to the patches, but this time instead of doing that, like, because especially the patches is 20 milligrams, 14 milligrams, and 7 milligrams. Third time it was just like, because I got by, like, first time, I think maybe like 2 weeks, smoked cigars, and I think the second time didn't even last. I don't even think it was maybe like, not even that, maybe like 2 days. Then third time, it was mind over matter. Like I already knew, it was just like, I didn't know what to do. It was just my mind over matter. Because the first time of 2 weeks, I already had a routine down. I already had, like, when the cravings come, I knew what to do. Like, it was a craving. And the third time, I think I had the patch on for 1 day. Then I skipped. No, I didn't do 20 because that was just too much. I did 14 milligrams. I think I did 14 milligrams for a day. Then I think I went to 7 milligrams for a day. Then I took the 7 milligrams off. Then I quit it right there, and I just used the gum. And that's just like smoking a cigarette too. Because I remember one time, 2 weeks. I was my morning walk. I was on a walk and I had some gum, and I felt like I had a craving. I had to chew some gum, man. I was higher than a bat. I was higher than a kite. And that right there gave me the motivation. It was just like, damn, yeah, I really quit it. Yeah, like, because I was high as hell off of, I think, 2 milligram pieces of gum. Because the things that worked for me was the patches and gum. But at the end of the day, that what got me through is mind over matter. I'm healthier. I'm in the gym damn near every day. I can breathe better. I'm more active. I smell better. I damn near recovered for my place, because that shit dinges your walls and places and makes your shit stink. And I damn near recovered from that. Got my shit right back. Burn it. And it's just like now I'm on the other end of it, and it's just like, damn. Like, because it seemed like everybody smoked. And that shit, like, and even when you get by it, like, God, you be like, damn, I used to smell like that. That shit stink. Like, people don't think, like, and people go on to their bed, like, thinking of smell, like, man, hey, you fucking stink. That shit, that shit, just keeping it real, that shit stinks. Then when I see, because the thing is, the pet peeve, like, can I mess with a girl that smokes? I'm like, it depends, but at the end of the day, that shit's just like, man, you killing yourself, like, because the way I see it now is like, if I can do it, you can do it, and I don't want to see anybody, because everybody I see that smoke, I encourage, like, hey man, that's a nasty habit, you should try to quit. Don't worry, I used to be in your shoes, now I'm on the other end, like, it's not worth it. Don't get to a point where you get cancer, and you blaming everything else except for the cigarettes when you have plenty of chances. This is your life here. Take care of yourself. If you want help on quit smoking, I am your life coach. Book a session in with me. Please follow me at 100%/realent.net. Please like and share this video. It's your life. And always remember, mind over matter. You don't need a cigarette. You want a cigarette. Real Entertainment.